is up? What is going on? Real quick, let's see what's going on in your energy. My name is Ari, the Healing Empress, aka the Fly Goddess. All right, and let's see what's going on. All right, emotional maturity is here. All right, planning and decision making. You're getting ready to achieve something. All right, and you're getting ready to achieve something because you move forward. All right, animosity is here. Somebody is upset that you're able to move forward. All right, somebody's thinking about you heavy, but I feel like they're not thinking about you because they care. They're thinking about you because somebody's thinking about what you're getting ready to walk into. All right, or the energy that you're walking in, or somebody can't do something. Somebody wants some sort of power over you. Somebody wants you irate. All right, somebody doesn't want you in calm energy. All right, if you are interested in a unlimited read, all right, 30/30 unlimited reads until September. Unlimited reads until September. All right, if you are interested, all right, there is one slot available. Once that slot is gone, that's it. All right, and also prices are going up tomorrow. All right, so abandonment. All right, you abandon the situation, or somebody abandoned the situation. All right, when it comes to real love, endings, transformation, change, and rebirth and gift. Um, Maybe you ended it. You had to abandon somebody because somebody was fake. All right, real love could. It doesn't just have to mean um, like relationship wise. It could mean family as well. All right, you could have found out that somebody was false. All right, you had to put an end to something. All right, somebody was stealing from you, whether it was your time, joy, all right, money. But it's something about a new path that you're getting ready to walk down. There's some sort of new path that you're getting ready to walk down. All right, victory, success, recognition, leadership, and inspiration is here. All right, somebody wanted you to be stuck in the past. Somebody's in conflict. All right, because it's like somebody had to do something by a certain deadline. All right, and they weren't able to accomplish anything. All right, awakening. It could be because of what you already know. All right, surprises here. I feel like somebody is doing some type of work on your crown chakra. Balance is being restored. What's going on, love? Hey, y'all. All right, please read the screen. All right, I got one promo on the screen. All right, once that is gone, that is it. All right, monitoring spirits every fucking where, just popping the fuck up. All right, if you are interested in an unlimited read, all right, for a week they are $20. All right, but until September, for unlimited reads it's 30/30. All right, it's one slot available left for that. All right, I'm giving out several different unlimited promos today. And this is the last one. All right, and tomorrow price, like I said, tomorrow prices are going up. All right. Somebody wanted to manipulate something when it comes to you. Somebody wanted to manipulate some sort of relationship. All right. Somebody wanted to end some sort of a relationship, which was an opportunity for you. All right. Voodoo here and wisdom. All right. Somebody thought that they were going to use voodoo on whoever this nice guy is to keep him trapped. All right. To keep this person from coming towards you. This person is heartbroken because this person is using spell work. All right, abundance, fertility, nurturing, and creativity, and yet this person is doing spell work on this, on whoever this is, all right, and they're still walking into this relationship. Somebody mad as fuck because somebody coming towards you with an offer, all right, expect legal, all right, somebody could be separated from somebody as well, all right, Ice King. Somebody could be separating somebody. I heard somebody saying, "Oh fuck," like whatever they did, it didn't work. Your ancestors popped out. All right, so whatever they did, it did not work. Somebody is moving on to calmer waters. Somebody is wanting to come in and celebrate with you. All right, somebody chose you. Somebody could have chose you over family. There's a masculine that is choosing to celebrate with you. This is masculine that looks at you as family. This person wants to collaborate with you, and somebody is concerned because they spell work ain't work. Somebody try to block. Somebody try to block. All right, somebody evil eye, death magic is here. Somebody don't like the fact that you're pretty. Somebody don't like your beauty. Somebody wanted to block your beauty. All right. It's like somebody wanted to harness your energy for themselves, but they would have to walk in your authenticity, and they can't do that. All right, partnership, harmony is here, abundance is here. Somebody just really wanted a masculine to stay in karmic energy. All right, somebody didn't want somebody to grow. That's not what's happening here. All right, somebody is obsessed with fucking things up when it comes to whatever you got going on. All right, celebration is here. All right, wealth. No matter what somebody try to come towards you with, they will never be successful. Never. All right, when it comes to trying to make you miss out on anything. All right, avoiding conflict, lack of growth, lack of energy, missed opportunities, and lost battles when it comes to this masculine. All right, so somebody could have left somebody behind. All right, new beginnings, love, emotional clarity is here. All right, departure, moving on, letting go, personal growth. Yeah, somebody is moving on from someone. All right, investments, long term vision, patience, and priest is here. There's some sort of betrayal that somebody is finding out. The betrayal could be that just somebody not dealing with somebody no more. All right, enamel. Yeah, this person thought that their beauty or their looks were going to get them what they want. All right, but whoever this masculine is, he don't give a fuck about that. All right, leadership, vision, entrepreneurship. It's like you got to be more than that to keep this masculine. All right, and I'm hearing that you are all of that. All right, new beginnings, creativity, inspiration, intuition. All right, somebody is being strategic. All right, working together with spirit, protection. All right, clarity, new idea, mental powers, and truth and breakthrough. All right, there's balance coming to a situation. All right, health concern and travel. All right, there's two people on here. So if somebody wants unlimited reads until the end of the year for $40, I'll give it to you. All right, just because I'm trying to get rid of this last promo. All right, the veil is here. All right, and divinity, chariot energy. Something is moving forward. All right, so something is definitely moving forward with what you got going on. Somebody was trying to do some sort of ritual to make something happen for them, but it's still not happening. Still not. All right. So somebody did a whole bunch of shit and they're still not getting the outcome that they want, but it don't matter. So anybody tell them to do that dumbass shit anyways. All right. So somebody was thinking too much. All right. Trying to keep somebody from moving forward. All right. If there's anybody who wants unlimited reads until the end of the year for $40, all right, until the end of the year for $40, please let me know. All right. So I can take it down. All right. Ancestors is here again. All right. Somebody wanted you trapped. I don't know. Somebody wanted somebody wanted to trap your ancestors. That sounds crazy as a fuck. All right, reliability, practicality, discipline, and hard work is here. Perseverance. All right. Yeah, somebody could have went to some sort of priest to block you. All right, to block your path. A masculine did this. All right. Child here. Somebody could be being real childish, and you on your destiny. All right. You locked in on your divinity, and somebody don't like that. All right. Dissatisfaction. All right. Somebody's watching you. Travel is here. Leadership, authority. All right. Somebody sees you as everything. I got bliss is here. Somebody also has fun times with you. All right. This could be who you're moving on with. All right. Emotional stability. When somebody's moving on so that they can begin to have fun times with you included. All right, direction, control, forward movement. Somebody going to jail. All right, because somebody want to allow somebody to heal in fucking peace. Somebody trying to win at all costs when it comes to money and an earth angel. This person is receiving karma. All right, justice is here. Fairness, justice, truth. All right. Oh, damn, that card flew way the fuck over there. Is that a king of wands? King of swords is significant. Let me get this damn card. I mean, that bitch flew. All right, somebody could be flying towards you. Somebody could be flying toward y'all. That's king of wands. Somebody's coming towards you. Leadership, vision, and entrepreneurship. Entrepreneurship. Hold on, let me get these other cards. All right, if anybody is wanting unlimited reads to the end of the year, all right, for $40, please let me know. All right, this ends tonight, and the prices on the reads go up in the morning. Let's see. Let's see. We're gonna use the other cards. I'm gonna use the family cards because I like using the family cards since you want to know the tea around you. All right, on the spot reads are still available. All right, on the spot reads, if you are interested, are 15 at this time. All right, love readings are $10. All right, ancestors taking over. All right, there's some money that belongs to you, and you're getting ready to sign a lease. You're getting ready to move. Right, manifesting is here. Aquarius is here, sun. All right, moving into a new home. Somebody is moving into a new home. All right, not letting you get away. Somebody is not letting you get away with something. Or somebody's not letting you get away, all right, is what I'm hearing. All right, somebody trying to lock you down, baby. The ancestors stepping in. All right, something about a father figure. Something about a grandfather. Somebody found out something about a grandfather or a father figure. Something about a farm. It could have some sort of property. Somebody could be fighting over some sort of property, some sort of an estate, scamming and illegal issues. All right. Aunt Maggie, a great aunt is significant. All right. Inheritance. Yeah. Somebody trying to take your motherfucking inheritance. All right. But this person is going to be unsuccessful. All right. Found out everything because somebody found out what this person was doing. All right. And now you're getting ready to receive some sort of joy. All right. Something is coming near you. All right, something is coming near you. Attorney is here. All right, 72 hours is significant. Love language is spending money and buying unexpected gifts. All right, love language is buying money. I said buying money. Damn. Somebody could buy money. I don't know what the fuck that is. Somebody could be switching the currency of your money. Ooh. Somebody could be switching the currency of your money. So, say if they send it in a foreign country, all right, your money is worth more over there than it is over here, and this may be why you could be going somewhere, all right? Because I don't know why I say that. Bank accounts will be filled. Money is coming in next week, all right? Road trip is significant. Unexpected gain, mother, and betrays you, all right? Something about a mother figure. This could be a grandmother as well. All right, or somebody betrayed a mother figure. Somebody taking you out to eat, tower moment, or somebody wants to take you out to eat. All right, tower moment is here. Somebody stole from you. All right, theory's here. All right, I'm only on here a few more moments. All right, if anybody is interested in getting a read or donations, all right, somebody is not fucking with their family. All right, at all. Trust fund, baby. All right, brother is here. Somebody is not waiting. Somebody coming towards you. All right, it's a lot of money coming your way. Something's happening within the next 24 hours. A fight could be breaking out with someone's aunt. All right, like I said, somebody is tired of waiting or something. New love is here. Somebody is moving forward. Are you ready to relocate? All right. Somebody is scared that somebody is leaving them for somebody else. All right. Judgment is here. Fake apologies. So somebody's going to be trying to apologize because somebody's leaving somebody behind. There's a baby mother sad and mad because karma is here. All right. You got a lot of people that want to apologize at this time, but we're not listening to that shit. All right. Let's see. Get ready to be stable. All right, yeah, you getting ready to have a rebirth. All right, so get ready to be stable. The only thing you need to watch out for is family members. All right, to be honest, and you really don't really have to watch out for anything because God is protecting you. All you got to do is keep moving forward. All right, and God is going to shield everything that tries to come your way. All right, just continue to walk in that light. All right, what's going on? All right, is anybody wanting a reading before I jump off? All right, if you're wanting unlimited reads, if anybody wants an unlimited read to the end of the month, to the end of the year for $40, to the end of the year, all right, for $40, please let me know before I get off. All right, prices will increase tomorrow. All right, heads up. So if you are interested in a reading, all right, on the spot reads are 15, love readings are 10. All right, like I said, prices are going up tomorrow. But if you are interested in unlimited until the end of the year, is $40. All right, on the screen, I still got the 30 unlimited reads until September. All right, wishes coming true. New love, get ready to be stable. All right, something is getting ready to happen for you. All right, once again, is anybody wanting a reading before I go? Relocation is here, Judge. All right, I will see you guys later.